Hi everyone. We're going to talk about my whole house emergency generator setup. As you know, here in South Louisiana, we probably have at least a tropical storm or a hurricane just about every year or every other year. And we've been without a power as long as 18, 19 days. Last one, I think it was about 13 or 14 days. I don't remember exactly. I do have a little Westinghouse 4500 inverter generator that I did use on natural gas. It works pretty good, but the only problem is it's only 120 volts. So I can only run my little window unit and can't run my whole house central. So now with this Westinghouse, it's a 14,500 watt generator, tri-fuel, so I can run it on gasoline, natural gas, or propane. I hadn't put gasoline this one yet. I won't put it in unless I actually need it. That way I don't have to worry about coming up the carburetor. I have it hooked up for natural gas, which you can see I have fuel line, which I did have to put a 90 in because with the adapter sticking straight out, it would hit the door, which works out great because, of course, my natural gas line goes out towards the back. Put some soundproofing insulation. This is fire retardant rated, so we don't have to worry about catching on fire. Exhaust fan. Wrap the exhaust with some heat wrap. I'll probably get some actual fire rated insulation and wrap it to help reduce the heat inside here even more. Put a little shelf in the back to put stuff on, and of course a vent and another place to run my cord down here. And all this is a outlet for an RV type receptacle. As you can see, have the vent. Of course, that cord would run all the way up to here by my panel. And I have a interlock on my panel inside, so we are all up to code and everything's safe. And what's great about this is if it's during a hurricane, it does have a remote. So power goes out, I can actually be inside. I have to worry about coming outside, setting everything up. Just basically hit the start button, and it should start. It's kind of loud now. So I've got the container. So now you can hear the big difference. And I got this off of from Home Depot. You can get these also on Amazon. I'll put the links down in the description, all this, everything I got for it. Much quieter. And you can see the exhaust fan. And I got the extended muffler. Same thing, if I want to stop it, I can hit the remote. And it will stop. Not going to be up to my living room, which is all the way to the front of the house. And I can start it. But yeah, the exhaust, this doesn't get hot. I mean, I can put my hand on it. It does a good job of dissipating heat. Like I said, this is just a regular old RV type deal, so I can run my hose through. I got it hooked to the gas valve on the side of the house. I will fix where I can have a gas valve back here. I have a gas line right here, which I'll put a T in it, which will put it a lot closer. But I can also lock this up so I don't worry about stealing it. The fan and everything works pretty good. It keeps it pretty nice and cool in there. And like I said, see how the exhaust runs out? This connects to the existing exhaust. It had the adapters, everything to hook it up. 120 volt van, which is hooked up to plug here, so it automatically starts up whenever I start up the generator. I will put a plug in here. It does come with a maintenance charger, so which it goes right here. I will put a plug in here to where I can plug it in, so basically I can leave this on if I want. Really don't need to. Really the only time power ever goes out here is during a storm or some major bad weather. And then I'll take you on the inside to show how I got the inside panel hooked up. Yeah, these soundproofing panels or sound absorbing panels, easy to install. Use some Gorilla Glue spray adhesive, spray a light coat on the panel and then the back of the insulation, and they'll stick right on. Like I said, this is a 14,500 watt peak, but on natural gas we're at 12,000 and 9,500 watts running. This will run my entire house. We've got this high efficient 3-ton AC unit, which is running right now, and you can barely hear. Washer, dryer, all the lights, refrigerator, freezer. I've tested out, turned everything on the house, and it don't even phase this little generator. And I say little, it's a good sized generator. Yep. And I was lucky I found this on Facebook Marketplace. Brand new generator in the box, not even open. Guy bought it before last hurricane and didn't need it, didn't use it, and basically sold it for a fraction of what a brand new would cost. So I did a pretty good deal on that. Much cheaper than a whole house generator, which I was looking at would have cost me about $5 grand for me to install it myself, not including any other wiring or connections or anything I need to do. So yeah, this is definitely a much better situation here. It's not, because power don't go out here often. I may go a whole year and never lose power, but you know, at least once a year I will lose power for a storm or something. Now inside, I have my interlock, which basically you'd have to turn the main breaker off so this can slide this way. Then you can turn on the 50 amp breaker for the generator. And of course it has all the instructions right here on the panel, so somebody comes in here as never fool with, they can operate it. So that's how my setup is done. So something to remember on hooking your generator up to your whole house. Here our main panels are bonded, which means your neutral and ground are connected together, and you have a ground rod going to the ground. So in that situation, you need to unbond the ground and neutral in your generator, which I'm sure y'all seen many videos behind this cover. And even the instructions for this generator even tells you how to do it. Basically remove the ground wire that runs to the neutral to unbond it. Thing to remember is, if you're running this generator, just to run anything else on it without connected to the house, well, you have a chance to get an electrical shock. And what I had done, and you can actually buy some of these, is ran a ground wire across from a neutral and ground, and this was called a grounding plug. So this should be installed whenever you run your generator when it's not connected to the whole house. So I just use a twist lock plug. I could have done it through here, but this is a ground fault, so it may trip that, and then you kind of defeat the purpose of having it grounded or bonded. So please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that big old like button.